Hello and welcome, fellow Spartans, to part number 1 of my Franks campaign for Total War Attila. Now you're probably thinking, hang on a second, didn't the Saxons come number 1 in the faction vote video? And yes, they did. The Franks came a very close second, but the reason why I'm doing these as opposed to the Saxons is because a lot of other YouTubers are going to be covering the Saxons in their campaign. So I thought I'd do something slightly different, something fresh for you guys to enjoy on my channel. And with the Franks, they seem to be, as I say, a very popular choice in the faction vote video. So I may as well go for these guys. They do seem to offer a similar type of gameplay to the Saxons. They are also classed under the Barbarian Kingdom's culture. They are directly next door to them on the campaign map, on the starting location. And so yes, I think the campaign and the gameplay will be fairly similar to the Saxons anyway. So I'm sure you'll be happy with this campaign nevertheless. It's going to be Total War Attila goodness for you to enjoy, so I'm sure you'll be happy with it. So yes, if you are happy with this campaign and you're looking forward to it, please do drop the video a like. Of course, it means a massive amount to me with your support on this one, so thank you very much indeed. I want to give a very quick shout out as well to Hephaestion. Link to his channel is in the description. Go check him out. Fantastic YouTuber, does a lot of Mount and Blade content. He's looking to get back onto Total War as well, and he has created the thumbnails for both this campaign, my Western Roman Empire campaign, and the Sassanid Empire campaign as well. So those 3 thumbnails were designed by him, so a massive thank you from me for him doing them. And so yeah, go and check him out, give him some support, and hit that subscribe button to him. I'm sure you'll be really appreciative of that, I should say. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to be starting this campaign right now on release day of Attila. The difficulty will be set to hard, as are all my campaigns on Attila for this round of Let's Plays. The initial challenge is very hard, so this should be quite a difficult challenge for me. So I hope you guys are ready for this one. It's going to be pretty epic ride, I can assure you of that. So let's have a quick look at the traits and cultures with these guys. So the religion is Germanic paganism. The faction leader for them is Phalamund. The cultural trait of them is new kingdoms. So when we take new lands from the enemy, when we have to convert their buildings, they will be converted 50% quicker than with another faction. So that will help us massively when we take new lands and new cultures away, particularly if we start to look at taking the war to the Western Roman Empire, because their buildings will be completely different culture to ours. So with that building conversion rate being 50% less, it will really help us there. We've got the faction trait of ferocious warriors. So integrity is minus 50% in terms of penalty wise from casualties suffered. So when we do suffer casualties in the battlefield, which we obviously will, and when I play this game, no doubt we'll suffer more casualties than usual, but we won't incur as much of a penalty in terms of our army integrity with us playing as a Frank. So that is quite a good trait to have, because integrity is massive for the morale of the army and how they perform on the battlefield. And then melee damage, I'm not too sure with this one. Plus 10% for every 25% casualties suffered by unit. I don't know if that's casualties suffered by our units or casualties that we inflict on the enemy's units. Either way, we get 10% melee damage, so I'm happy with that as well. I'm very happy with that. So let's start this campaign. We're going to be going for, probably, because I asked you guys about the Sassanid Empire, and you said, what did you want me to go for? And most of you said either military or cultural victory. So I'm going to go for the same with the Franks. And then when this first round of Let's Plays is finished, I'm going to choose one of them. I'm going to let you guys, in fact, choose one of them to go on to get a divine triumph with them. So I'll go for the initial one of cultural or military victory with them, and then we'll look down the line to see which one we'll go for on a divine triumph. And then the usual campaign settings of no advisor help, limited AI moves, and then battle time limit of 60 minutes. So let's start this campaign, ladies and gentlemen. Enjoy the cutscene, and I'll be back with you in just a second.
The air was filled with smoke and blood. Rome was weak. The tribes grew in strength and number. Their roots went deep, and they felt the earth's blood pounding through the land. But Their borders were threatened, for a great storm raged in the east. One by one, the tribes scattered as seeds in the wind. And behold, a red horse, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth. The blood of their kin would be avenged. Great hunters, they tempered their blades in Roman blood, and saw their once mighty walls reduced to dust. They made ready for war. Your time has come. The Western Roman Empire is weak, beset by political turmoil, and with its military resources stretched thin. Under threat from all sides, Rome may trust in your current treaties and abandon the Rhineland in favor of reinforcing other fronts. When that day comes, you must be ready to strike by land or by sea. Until then, content yourself with conquest and plunder of your neighbors. Beware the northern tribes, as the cold drives them to range further south, and also the Huns. They have wrought havoc across the east and surge ever westward. Ultimately, you must establish a great Frankish kingdom to dominate any who dare oppose you.
A great Frankish kingdom. That sounds absolutely fantastic. So let's hope we can actually replicate that in this campaign. I'm sure we will. So let's start it off right now, ladies and gentlemen. So as we can see, the first mission that's been issued is the standard one that seems to be issued across all the campaigns. You survive until the following date, which is spring 400, and the treasury we will get from that is 2,000 gold. So that's fantastic. So let's accept that. Now our advisor has made some valid points there. We have got a non-aggression pact, and in fact we've got trade with the Western Roman Empire at the moment. So that's going to give us a lot of income per turn, hopefully. And as I say, it keeps the threat of them away from us. So, with the Western Roman Empire being spread thin, stretched thin, because they've got a lot of enemies on their borders, a lot of problems on their frontiers to deal with. So they will probably move their armies away from the areas around here to push across to their borders to protect them, basically, to deal with the threat of the enemy. So when that time comes, we need to strike the Western Roman Empire while the iron is hot. Get there, strike them, start to take them down bit by bit when they are weaker, because they're getting weaker already, but we need to get more weaker before we can strike them. But we need to be stronger as well. So as our advisor has said, start to take these lands from the enemy, build up the military strength of our armies, build up the economy, so we're in a position to be strong enough to take on the Western Roman Empire then. I mean, I'll probably go north as well, because these guys may look to migrate south because of the cold coming in from the south, say coming in from the north. It may dry them south, so they will probably try to take my lands from me. So I will try and, before they do that, attack them at the same time. So my first sort of part of this campaign will be to take these lands here and move north as well, and then we'll see where we go from there. I was originally thinking at some point to go over here to northern Britannia, or modern day Scotland, and try and take these lands from these two factions here. But if I did that, then I'll be isolated then, because I wouldn't be able to go further south, because again we wouldn't want to take on the Western Roman Empire at this point. But we'll be isolated off as well, because we have this large expanse of sea between here and our faction capital, and it may be difficult to get troops back and forth, and we'll just be cornered off. I don't want to have that, basically. So I think what we're doing now, going over to the east, is probably the the choice, really, the better choice. And the first one we're going to go for is the Saxons, so we may as well get ourselves prepared for that. So I'm going to move this army north, the Thunderers. And this is one of our generals. He's not our faction leader. He is here, and our faction heir is the admiral on that fleet. Now, I'm going to probably disband this fleet eventually to try and keep our expenses down, keep the money flowing in the treasury. But I can't do that yet, because if we go to the war with the Saxons, it could draw this fleet into attacking me at Flevlum. So we want to have our fleet there to defend it just in case. But once we've got rid of the Saxon threat, we can get rid of that navy, I think, at that point. So we're going to bring our units across from the general, or the king's units over here at the capital, and combine them up with my other general. I'm not going to take my king to face the Saxons, because I think that would be a bit reckless. I don't want to lose him potentially early on, so we'll take just our general across instead. So if he does die in battle, then it's not as catastrophic as it would be if we lost our king. So we'll bring him across back to Flevlum. We'll build him up. We'll get an army created for him, because we will start to push him out, but I don't want to push him out too early on. So we'll create another army with him, and then take him probably north to over here to go into sort of the Danes and Jutes and Geats over there, basically. Bring our fleet back into port. Now we'll bring these to the. Now I'm probably thinking no. I was going to try and go into their lands and raid them, but I think you need half movement points. If it went any below that, it wouldn't work. So I'll just take them to the border, and we will recruit into that army at the same time. What's our mercenaries like? Ooh, we've got some cavalry. We've got pikes, Germanic hunters, hurlers. We've got some brigands as well. These brigands, I think these are sort of units that will set fire to enemy settlements as they go throughout their land. So that would be quite decent unit to have. But these guys, these medium shot cavalry. Right, we'll go for the unit of them, and we'll go for a unit of axemen. Oh, there's a mercenary onager as well. That would be fantastic to use them against the walls of the Saxon capital. So we'll definitely hire them. Okay, it's taken our income per turn down massively. It's gone down to 108 per turn, but this is only an initial starting situation. Once we've got rid of the Saxons, then we can get rid of those mercenaries and the income will go back up. I'm going to go for a military technology because we want to get the hunters camp to get some better units in there, sort of reduce the recruitment costs as well down, so that's obviously important. So we'll do that. Now, in terms of building, I want to unlock more of these in this building chain before I look to build into this slot, because I don't think the clay pit is the definite one I want to go for. I want to go for probably one of these. It's probably a little bit better in terms of what it gives us. It gives us some units, and it also, look at that onager, it gives us a bit more wealth maybe in certain aspects. No, probably that's probably the best wealth, but it doesn't give us units, which is what essentially I want early game. So we'll wait for that one to be researched before we look to build into that slot. But we'll go for a village here. That will increase our public order, which we need to address, because it's gone back up to 2 now. I thought it was actually going down, but it's gone up to 2 now, so that's probably good. But it'll give us a bit more of a boost in that area. Growth as well, wealth from subsistence, and as well garrison recruitment as well. So yeah, I'm happy with that. And what is our fertility like in our lands here? Just an interesting point to have a look at. So its base fertility is 3. So the higher the base fertility is, the more food we get from the land. So it's middle ground basically at the moment. So not too bad. We should get enough food from the land to provide us enough to survive with. It will change after the next turn, so we'll find out what we're actually producing in terms of food in just a second. Diplomacy, let's have a quick look at that. So the Alemans over here and the Angles are happy with us. They're also happy with the Saxons. So unfortunately, even though we do go to war with the Saxons, it could start to annoy the Angles and the Alemans. But we need to go for them. We will be taking these guys out probably down the line very soon anyway, so my relations with them doesn't really care. But yeah, okay, no worries. Let's have a look here and see. We've got trade, we've got the non-aggression with the Western Roman empires. The Picts and the Caledonians aren't happy with us. The Geats.
The guards will have me listen to you, but...
Oh, I was going to try and see if I could get a little bit of trade and non-aggression with them just for a while before we ultimately go and attack them. But
now, speak plainly.
No, they don't want to know. They're not interested. Fine, right, no problem. At least we know now who we are happy with or who likes us and who are not so happy with us. So, and what concerns me as well is the Western Roman Empire. Even though we've got that non-aggression trade with them, they're unfriendly towards us. So, you know, they could break that non-aggression with us pretty quickly. But like the fact now you can see the situation in terms of attitude to another faction if it's going up or down. So you can see that we're unfriendly with the Picts, but it's actually going downwards as opposed to upwards. Our relations are getting worse, they're deteriorating, as opposed to the Langobards here. They're improving, so they're going up by a little bit each turn, basically. So again, nice little feature. I'd like to see that in Attila. So let's end the turn now and see what happens. Oh, we've got a governor we can assign, of course. So we should go for... Which chapo should we go for? Well, firstly, he needs to seek a wife, Faramund, in a second. That's we'll have no royal line to carry on his name with in a second. We'll go for this guy. He should become the governor of our capital. So that's that. Can we appoint anyone to office as well, which will give us some bonuses to doing so? So he'll get some personal influence. Recruitment cost is lower as well, which is good. And then wealth from agricultural buildings. So these things in the long term will help us massively. Can anyone else be... Oh, he can. He can as well. So we've got a nice 4 line there of all offices being covered there. Yes, so Faramund, can you... Hang on a second. Not playing ball here. Oh, no, he can't. Ah, damn it. Insufficient influence cost. Or we've got insufficient influence to do this action. So what's he got in terms of influence? What has he got? What has he got? Let's have a quick look at this. Show details. God, he's only got... Is that what it is? Influence is 6. Oh my god. Wow, Faramund needs to sort himself out. So maybe... I'm going to force march him. And he is going to actually be the one going into battle against the Saxons, because only by doing that will we build up our influence, probably. So I think we're going to have to take our High King into battle against the Saxons, actually. So, change of plan there, guys, but never mind. End of turn, as I say. Oh, we've got... Oh, for God's sake, I keep forgetting. This is terrible. Good job we've got this pop-up coming up. We've got an edict we can issue now, can't we? Because we've got a governor there. So we'll go for... What's the situation? It's -1 now, so it's because our faction kings come out of the city. So I'm going to go for Germanic paganism, because I think that's one of our problems at the moment. Yes, religious differences. So we can get that up. That will start to calm the public situation down, hopefully. So let's end the turn now. Hopefully we can do it. Yes, we can. Thank you. I thought we were going to have something else pop up there. But yeah, we don't want to have don't be having too many tensions in the provincial capital or our main capital, so we'll make sure that public order is sorted out with the edict there. Political obstruction. This is annoying. So unfortunately, the person we wanted to put into office hasn't got enough influence himself, and our king hasn't, so we can't appoint him to office. So we're going to have to forget it, which is going to lose us a little bit of control in the faction. Right, okay. Well, long term, we may as well go for it, because our king has got such little influence. He can't do anything. He can't issue a decree. So political favours is going to have to come into play. So he secured the office. The other one has been fine. It's just that 4th one that can't go into office. Faction encountered the Vandals. Right, they seem to be coming westward across the plains. Maybe to attack me. I'm not too sure. That's not good. So we're going to have to do a role reversal. There we go. Select them all. Swap over. There we go. These guys go back to Flevlem. That should bring the public order back up. Yes, +3 now, so that's all fine and dandy there. And then we can actually go in to attack the Saxons right now. In fact, we don't need another turn to do this. So we may as well give them the good news and go for it, I think, guys. Because if we don't go for it now,
greetings to you.
We may never be able to go for it.
Come with honorable words that I can hear.
Oh, they want non-aggression as well. I'm not going to go non-aggression, am I? I'm going to go for... Where is it? Where's declare war? God, there it is. Couldn't see for a second. Boom. There you go. We declared war on them.
Ready for battle.
Move in. Move in. Move in. Move in. Ah, the king's there as well. The High King.
Let them cower before us.
So it's going to be pretty close, this one is, guys. They've got the Garrison army as well supporting them. So this is going to be quite an epic clash. We're going to go for it. We've got our unit of onagers, so we may as well go now instead of waiting for another turn, because they could sally out to us by then. Scouting the terrain, have a quick look at that. Nice little feature that's come into Attila. So we can see what the situation is. So the settlement isn't too big. We probably want to hit one of these walls on the side here to try and bridge a gap, open a gap in the walls to literally swarm into the city with, and then we should be okay. We'll probably set it alight a little bit as well to start causing some panic. So let's fight the battle now, ladies and gentlemen, and take the city of Tullifordum. Is it Tullifordum? Tullifordum, 395 AD, the Battle of Tullifordum, from the Saxons. And the Saxon king, as I say, Gewis. Is it Gewis or Gewis? He is there overseeing this battle. So this should be quite an epic clash. Hopefully we have enough in the tank to be able to win this one. Okay, chaps, right, so dry weather conditions, well, we're happy with that, so we'll start the deployment. Looking at the settlement here, they've got their natural defences with the rocks face here. These stakes in the ground as well, preventing us going up that way. This is another gatehouse here. There's maybe here, actually. Gate there. That's the high, sort of, maybe the high... Where would that be then? Maybe the palace or something there, sort of version of a palace for the king, maybe. A sort of high court building there. But yes, we'll go for this wall here. This is probably the best option. Can we go for that? It's pretty far out of range, actually. Just thinking here, we may have to go for this one then instead. If we can take the gatehouse down, we can take the towers down. We should be fine, actually. So we'll bring the onagers forward. Put them here. We'll put the skirmishers or archers into flaming shot. Bring them forward as well, and then get them to set the city on fire. I mean, we don't want to cause absolute devastation to this city, because obviously we're going to occupy it, and then we're going to have to do a lot of repairs to it if we do so. So it's not going to be ideal to cause ultimate damage, but we'll cut a little bit to affect their enemy we're out with. So we've got them into flammable round or flaming shot. Set these buildings on fire here. Oh, here we go. Boom. That's set them alight already, so that should start to spread the fire across the city. Bring these forward now. Now we'll put you guys back into... oh, a barrage. That looks pretty interesting. Hang on, bring these guys back a second. We don't want to lose these archers early on, if we can avoid it. So, barrage, quick reload. Okay, we may as well go for it. Why not? Right, smash the gates in now. Come on, guys. Here we go. Oh, what a shot! He sent him flying there. Beautiful. He has gone flying backwards, that guy did then. We've got the barrage going now. peppering that gatehouse. 92% damage already. This is awesome. Those guys are fleeing back. Boom. Oh, set them flying again. So the gates are open. I'm not going to go in yet, though. I want to cause more gaps in the walls because we can't just go through one point. We want to go through a couple. It's going to be easier then. That fire's brewing up nicely now. Look at it. Beautiful. Come on, come on, come on. 30% damage. Don't run out of ammunition before we can take the walls down. Put these guys to hit these arrow towers. Move in, move in, move in quickly. Going to probably take a few casualties, but we need to take them down for the greater glory of the army. For the greater good. So we've run out of ammunition now. Oh, damn. Never mind. Okay, fire enough. Oh, fire these guys. Fire at these guys.
Beware, our hidden units have been revealed.
Okay, it's okay. Right, the gatehouse is completely destroyed. The arrow tower is now taking some fire damage, significant fire damage as well. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Keep going, guys. Keep going, chaps. Look at this fire now. That house is smothered in flames. If that's the right word to use, smothered in flames. Well, it is. It's piping hot. This house is beautiful. Okay, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Burn it down to the ground. Right, these guys, pull these back a little bit. Bring these cavalry forward to try and intercept these Nordic bows, but they're probably going to fall back, so yeah, they will do. We don't want to get our cavalry into a fight we don't need to. Come on, come on, come on, come on. 90% now. They're going down at quite a quick rate. 100%. Right, the fire is now set on that arrow tower there, so we'll bring them across this way. It's crumbling. Oh, it's really ablaze now. Beautiful. This is just the sort of initial skirmisher standoff, and then once we've got these towers down, we shall then swarm the city with our troops then. They're starting to drop now. Great stuff. We'll get them firing on this one now. I think this is a lovely mechanic they brought in now, fire, because it does really affect the enemy. Look at that now. Because there's 5% damage to the settlement, it's dropped their morale by 1% in each area of attack, defense, which is important obviously with a siege battle, and morale. So yeah, this is good. This is very good. Makes a difference. How have we lost so far? We've lost, what, 75 men. They've lost nearly 300 men, so they're taking more casualties than we are at the moment, which is good. Now we're going to start moving in now. I think we've done enough damage so far to start making our moves forward. Obviously, we've lost some skirmishes in the process, but as I say, that was all for the greater good of the Franks, of course, so we're going to have to do that. Long-term goals and all that, you know what I mean? Thank God we had that mercenary onager unit to burst the walls open, or burst the gates open, in fact. The buildings are now singed. These are taking fire damage now as well. Now they're going to probably... This is only a minor number of their army. The main contingent of the forces is going to be up here on the higher ground, so they're going to be holding now. Look at it! Hello! Look at this! The civilians! Bless them, walking on the road, doing their daily routines, not having an idea or clue what is about to hit them. Bless them. They will in a bit. Okay. Oh my God! Right, what's firing on us now? Okay, move in, move in, move in. Avoid that arrow fire, please. God, they're taking a lot of damage there. Bloody hell, move in, move in, move in, move in. So skirmishers of ours. Carry on hitting the back there. Oh my god, there's absolutely loads at this gatehouse here. This is why I needed to get 2 gaps in the wall really to take these guys down, but unfortunately I couldn't do it. I'm going to bring these sword units in because they're going to be better against those spear units than our spear units would be. So I'm going to pull these guys out in a second. So pull out. These guys go in. Come on, come on, come on. Put these into flaming shots. Take that tower down. Push in, that's it. Push those men back. Dropping quickly, come on. Get that fire damage going. Oh, there's a tree on fire here as well, wonderful. Everything's ablaze at the moment, this is great stuff. And of course, if you want to know what my graphics settings are for Attila, there's a link in the description where you can go and see a screenshot of what my graphics settings are for this campaign, or sorry, for this game, I should say. So do check them out. Most of them are on max, or if not max, the one just below. So it's pretty much full graphic settings at the moment. And of course, if you want to know what my computer specifications are, then they're on my about page on my YouTube channel as well. So go and check them out if you want to know what they are. They pull back with the... Well, these guys can go forward, but these can pull back now. We don't want to get them in the fight. How are we doing here at this gatehouse? The Nordic bows have come in to fight now. I don't know why they're bringing the Nordic bows in first, but they are. Right, that's on fire. So we may as well, with the last of this round they've got, give them on a heavy shot. Great stuff. Wonderful. So that's taking out their defences. Oh, good barrage of heavy shot going in there. Right, skirmishers have run out of ammunition now. Bring them back. They've done their job. Pull back now, guys. These Nordic bows shouldn't hold for much longer. And they're only tier 1 units, so essentially they will crumble quite quickly. I mean, we've got tier 1 units as well. This is why early on in this campaign, and any of these campaigns, it's so important to keep the general alive, because he provides so much to the units under his command. Come on, push through now, push through, come on. Finish him off. We get through here now. Oh, they're dropping quicker now. This is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. Right, they must be wavering now. In fact, they're completely broken. So push in now. Oh, it looks like these guys have formed up in a sort of a shield wall to protect themselves. It's quite interesting. But now we've got the spears pinned down with our sword units. This should be. Oh my God! How many are they pouring in here? Just go in, guys. Go in. Go in. Jesus Christ alive. They're putting everything they can in this gatehouse here. Push in, men. Push in. Look at this. This is literally... There's no inch. You can't move a muscle in there. Good God. Wow. Don't be frightened, lads. Get in there. They're throwing the kitchen sink at this gatehouse. This is unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's bring the general forward. Obviously not to engage yet, but just to try and provide a little bit of morale support. Bring these guys forward as well to try and avoid the enemy fire. Try and just protect themselves behind that wall there. Should give them a bit of cover now. Now it's spear on sword, as I said to you earlier. Spear on sword, we should have the advantage here. Trying to see where the enemy's numbers are dropping, but I can't really see it at the moment. This is literally... There's nothing I can do bar just slog it out here. What's this do then? Raise the banner. Well, that gives melee defense an increase. Steady themselves as well. Well, we could have a steady ability. Oh, it steadies their own unit then, does it? Okay, never mind. Okay, raise these guys. That's it. That's improved their morale. Bring yourself a little bit more forward. I know. Get in there, get in there. Get closer to that gatehouse. That's it. Okay. And still, this is going to be literally hours before this is done. Oh god, if only we got that gap through that second part of the wall, it would have been a lot easier. Can we burn it? Can we? No, we can't burn it. I don't think. Can we burn it? No. Should I say we could have burnt the walls, but no, that's too easy. Right, there's a unit of spears wavering now. They're going back. I think there's anything I can do here. What are these guys good for? Excellent armor piercing damage. Excellent armor. Well, these could be handy to have. There are mercenaries, so if they do die, then it's okay. It's okay. If they do die, less cost for us. They are tier 2 units, so let's bring them into the fight. Get them in there. Throw them in there. Come on. See what they can do. If they've got excellent armor piercing, they could get into the mix with these Nordic levy pretty easily. They've got poor armor, poor and low health, so getting these guys in there, the axemen will do rather a good job, I should hope. We're making progress, bit by bit. We're getting closer and closer up the hill, or further and further up the hill, I should say. What we'll do is strategically bring them back in a second, the swordsmen, and then throw in those axemen in a second once they've got to the gatehouse. Here they come. Let's have a quick look at them. See what they look like. Pretty badass. See, look at their axes there. Padded armor they've got. Okay, guys, come on. Give it your best shot here. We're not taking too many casualties yet. What have we lost? We've lost about 400, so not too bad. We could be worse. It could be better. Okay, guys, let's move in. Swordmen, pull back in just a second, and then you can go back in once the axemen have gone in. I know they're going to be pretty tight, but it should be okay. Go, 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 go. Pour in, pour in, pour in, pour in, pour in. Okay, here come the axes now. They're going to go in. This is a bit of an absolute mosh pit. Well, they got in there. They have got into the mix now, I think. I think they've got in there. Where's the axemen now? They're there. They're in. They're in. They're in. Okay. Come on, come on, come on. It's starting to cause a little bit of drop in morale again, so they hopefully, I think, are doing the job. Yeah, Saxon spears are going down a little by little. I mean, yeah, hindsight is a wonderful thing, and as I say, I would have definitely, if I could have done again, this battle would have just smashed that second hole in first. But never mind, it's okay. We'll win this. I'm confident of it. We'll win it, but we just got to get through this initial push here before we can start to really cause some damage to the enemy. Of course, if we take this land, I'm sure this is the provincial capital, so this is the war settlement within this province. This will be strategically a great city to have under our control, where we can push on again from here, really. So it is very important we do catch this city today. This is probably the most epic battle I've had so far in Attila. This is literally, you're fighting for everything they've got here, the Saxons. They are giving it all. They know their homeland is under threat from the Franks. They realise this, and they are literally doing everything they can. But the Franks are too strong. We are getting in there. We are starting to make a difference now. Come on. The mercenaries are still holding, look at that, 138 men. They've only lost, what, 22 men? No, in fact, yeah, 22 men. So they are really making a difference now. You can chance all you like, my friends. You'll be dead soon. Look at one's even fallen now. Come on, come on. This is pretty fantastic. I'm loving this battle today. Right, we've got yes, a few units are wavering now. One's routed completely, the Nordic band. So the Axemen are starting to really, as I say, give the difference that we needed.
Enemy units have been rallied.
Right, okay, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Let's try and use our general again. That's what reminded me. Raise the banner once more. Come on. Don't want to just get hit on steady again because we're not using that bloody unit in battle, so I don't know why I just studied them, but never mind. Now these guys are coming off the walls. They realise they've got to come into the battle now to fight on. Don't know where their general is. Probably, as I say, protecting the high ground over here, protecting his court or whatever he's got over here. There'll be some important building that will be. You probably know what the name of it is.
The tide of battle turns in our favor.
It's turning in our favour. Wonderful. Okay, now they're throwing the last of their spearmen to the battle, but the axemen they're causing too much damage to them. They can't cope. Okay, right, move in, gentlemen, move in. Push in further now, push in, keep making that push forward. That's it, come on. Inch by inch, centimetre by centimetre. We're making the difference now. That's it, push, 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 push. That's it. The sheer numbers is making them waver now. So we're starting to storm the city now. This is wonderful stuff. Good. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Come on, come on, come on. Right, let's bring in our cavalry now to really start to up the ante. Move them out the way.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful.
Go, 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 go. Provide the support we need. Go on, go on, go on. They'll pull back. They'll come back in a second. Those freemen will go for a charge in the rear. That's it. Now you've got the chance to go for them in the rear. That's it. The shot cavalry will really rip through them pretty quickly. Look at them pouring off the wall to support their comrades. Right, break off now. You go over here. Actually, go this way. Pull through, pull through, pull through. Good God. Lost one unit so far, the cavalry have. In their 4 units, they've just lost 1 man.
Heavy horsemen.
Okay, guys, go around here. Outflank him.
Our men have regrouped.
Good. Come back to the fight. These cavalry units are pretty decent, aren't they? Okay, now they're mopping up the remaining forces over here. Push through, push through, push through.
Stand and fight, damn you!
Right, okay, wonderful. So now we're going to knock down these barricades here and storm the high ground up there. Storm that hill. Get the high ground sorted out. Pull them forward. In fact, pull all 4 cavalry units forward now. Bring the spears now to finish these off. Storm the hill now. Come on. Let's fight that general down. I'll find him and hunt him down and kill him. We'll go with the, up this way with the cavalry. This way with the units. The infantry unit. Sorry. There's the general. He's at the very back there. Okay. Look at these guys. Still, the civilians don't know what's coming for them. Let's have a quick look and see if they react in a second. Oh, they've got the knives out. They're starting to run. I think they realise we're coming for them. Okay, they're protecting that bit of that gap in that gateway there, are they then? Right, fair enough. Well, we're flanking with our infantry units this way. Oh, they're crying out now. Go, 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 go. Ah, damn it. These units are going to start a wave, I think, because they've had too much battle fatigue. Let's take the lancers in. Provide the shock charge we need them to do. Come on, guys. Keep going, keep going. Okay, it's starting to drop very, very slightly. If these guys can just manage to survive and hang in there and flank them from the rear, then that should be the killer blow. Right, pull them back again. Oh, don't run. Come on, guys. Hang in there, please. All I need you to do is just hang in there. Okay, regroup from the charge in a second. All go down that way, please. I know they're going to be tired out now from this battle, but we can just make the initial dent in that general unit, then that should be enough. Go, 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 go. Come on, cavalry, go from the charge now. Break them down.
A unit is running from the enemy.
Right, that's it. Flank them now. Come on, you're nearly there. You're nearly there. You're nearly there. That's it. You found your courage again. Come back, come back, come back. Now they're starting to waver. This is it now. Yes, we've got it! Praise the gods indeed. Wonderful. And I think we can actually end the battle there. We don't need to fight on. Well, let's just make sure the general's dead. Make sure he's been killed off before we finish this one, actually. Wherever he is, he's here. God, he's still got quite a number of units left. Down they go. They are routing. Yeah. To be honest with you, we can actually finish it there, because even if we don't see the general die in the actual field, he will die on the campaign map. So let's end it. Close victory. Okay, fair enough. It was quite difficult, but the balance of power was, or the order resolve was saying it's going to be pretty much a 50-50 battle. So we did manage to kill nearly all their force. We lost 998, which is fair enough. We'll replenish them very quickly, hopefully. Down the king falls, and we have captured the city. Wonderful. So they lost, I say, 3040 in the end. So we lost everyone, and we lost basically what, about just over a third of our forces. So what should the option be? We shall just occupy these lands, because I want to make sure the units are replenished quickly and we keep public order at a good level. So we'll just occupy them. And there we go. The settlement is now under our control. Wonderful. Now these guys, yes, they have very similar culture to us, so we won't have to convert them. We just need to repair them. That's all we need to do. So the food is -4. So buildings is -12. Devastation from battle. So fertility is pretty low. So we do need to address that. So that gives us food 15 from reserves, but we need to repair it. The farmstead will give us actual more agriculture. So let's repair that. And we shall repair that as well. So what's our situation like with our units? So they replenish quite quickly. We may as well get rid of those mercenaries, I think, now, because really we don't. We'll keep the honour good for a second. We'll get rid of these Frankish lancers. Try and get our income up a little bit. Just trying to see which ones are the mercenaries, actually. I think it's just that and the Onager, wasn't it? I don't think there's anyone else who's actually a mercenary unit now. Oh, these guys, the Axemen. Right, we'll get rid of them now as well. So that's fine. Our income per turn is going to go up a lot more now, so that's fantastic. We've also got a skill for our general, which is good. Now, Master Planner, so he's got a initial skill, or a base skill of Master Planner, so he gives him cunning to his abilities. Okay, give him the melee attack, definitely. Construction cost, horde building construction cost is... Oh, food. Melee defense as well. Well, initially we'll go for... Oh, I see. God, there's loads of options here. Sacking as well. Now, we'll go for the food to start with, just so we can make sure our food surplus is sorted out. And then we'll go on to these other skills down here. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm going to wrap up part 1 here. That battle lasted about 20 minutes. It was pretty epic indeed. So it was a fantastic spectacle for you all to enjoy. But it did take a lot up of this episode. But nevertheless, I'm sure you've enjoyed part 1. It's a great start to this campaign. We've taken the Saxon capital away from them. So all that remains from them is this, I think, yeah, this fleet here. We should now... As you can see, they're in a migrating situation where they've got no other units bar that fleet. So they're now going to try and migrate to another place, another land to situate themselves with, or to migrate to. Just before I go, actually, interestingly, let's just see if they'll take peace with me now. They will. Now, I'm going to do this now. Because I've taken their land from them. I've done what I wanted to do with them. They've only got to say that fleet left. So they're no more of a threat to me directly. So, and they want peace. Let's see if we can sort of manipulate some money from them from doing so. Yes, I'll take 900. This is fantastic. Oh, they won't take 1800 though. That was too much. What about 1200 then? They'll take 1200. Will he take more than 12? Any advancement on 1200? 1500? 1500? They'll do 1200. Boom. Lovely stuff. So we've now got peace with them. And we've got 1200 gold in the process. So there you go, as I say, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you enjoyed part 1. If you have, please do drop the video a like. Of course, it means a lot to me. And it does support this campaign and the channel as well. Be sure to check me up on Facebook, Twitter, and my Steam group, the Heroes of Sparta, as well. If you're not... subscribe to me or not, you're not following me on there, do so if you wish in the description below with those links there. But until next time, this is WarriorofSparta for now, saying farewell.